All right, we'll go ahead and start with the pledge. That's what I want. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dan Pamela.
Here.
Jennifer Wiehe. Here. Nixon-Byess.
Here.
Ann Pillow.
Here.
Glick.
Here.
Pam Jackson.
Here. All right, we'll go ahead and start with the clerk's report.
You received the minutes from the August the 18th council meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from August the 18th.
I'll second it. Motion by Pam Jackson, second by Nixon-Byess. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe.
Yay.
Nixon-Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow.
Yay.
Glick.
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
We have the special, the minutes from the special council meeting on August 28th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from August 28th.
Motion by Pam, second by Glick. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe.
Yay.
Nixon-Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow.
Yay.
Glick.
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
I'm still working on the ones from the September 11th meeting. As soon as I get them, I'll get them out, or we'll do it at the next meeting. September, this is first pay ordinance is 9A, and this is for biweekly payroll that was dispersed on August the 22nd, 2025. From the general fund was $4,912.60. From the sewer fund, $1,476. From the water fund, $1,531.35, for a combined total of $7,919.95.
Make a motion, we accept 9A.
I'll second it.
Motion by Glick, second by Pam Jackson. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe.
Yay.
Nixon-Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow.
Yay.
Glick.
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
Then you have 9B, again for biweekly payroll that was paid on September the 5th. In the general fund, $4,322.20. From the sewer fund, $1,476. From the water fund, $1,495.23, for a combined total of $7,283.43.
Make a motion to accept ordinance 9B.
I got a
Motion
question.
by Ann Pillow, second by Jennifer Wiehe. Any discussion? There we go.
Yeah. I know where it says where Aaron got 22 and a half hours sick leave or whatever. I mean, is that something that she gets, or is that something that someone retires gets?
That was hers to use while she was, before she retired.
That's all I got. 'Cause I was just asking that question. I didn't know if it was retired or if it was.
Once they retire, they do not get sick leave. They get vacation accrual if it's on the books.
So I guess we're getting at, was it sick leave, used for sick leave purpose? What was the request?
The request was put in for sick leave.
She used it.
Yeah, I know, but you have to have a reason.
I'd
Or
have
to
to
be
look at
sick
the-
leave, it can't just be sick leave because you want to take a sick day.
Because you just want to cash it in, because you
Can't
know
do
you're
that.
leaving, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't do that
I
either.
know, I know.
I can do that on my own. Yeah. You have to.
I mean, do you guys ask for a doctor's note when they're off for sick leave? Like
After the
most
third
employers
day.
do?
Usually after the third day. Yeah.
I mean, she used 22.5 hours, so it has to be at least 3 days, right? 8 times 3 is 24, yeah.
Were they concurrent?
That's what, I guess that's what.
That's what the question is.
I don't know. We don't see the forms.
Did she give you any forms?
She gave me a form and you signed it, but there was nothing with it.
No doctor note, nothing like that with it.
I mean, we can, it's already been paid. I mean, we can look, I can bring it back next meeting and be kind of mute, but
I don't think it matters at this point.
Well, I guess the question is, when is it necessary to have doctors?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days, so she only worked
Well, she's
less than 3 days. That's what the rules say, I
She
don't know.
used 3 days.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she would have used 3 days of sick leave.
3 times 8 is 24.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was consecutive or what it was. I don't know. It could have been
Could have been.
throughout 2 weeks or
Could have
something.
been separated.
It was
It could've
3
been.
days. It was
3 straight?
3 days, or not 3 days, but it averaged out to be where it was each day.
So it doesn't necessarily mean 3 days in a row either.
Yeah.
Could have been 3 separate days.
We think it don't matter now, it's already paid, everything's done already.
Yeah.
Well, that's a situation we're in. The way it's set up, that they're paid before council has the pay ordinance. And it's been like that historically. It's not like it's something that it's new and it's happened.
Yeah, and that's why we always said we needed to hold out a week, at least a week's pay on somebody, so we've got something to fall back on. The payroll's not right, or there's questions
Yeah.
or whatever.
But she didn't do anything illegal.
Please?
She didn't do anything illegal. If our rules say 3 days
With a doctor's note.
with the
yeah.
doctor's note.
I think that's standard everywhere.
But we don't know if it was 3 days, 3 days, or
Was
if
it
it was
3
a day
consecutive
and then-
days, Margaret, do you know, or?
She was off the 3, I don't want to say 3 consecutive days, but she was off 3 in a row.
I'll have to be consecutive. Yeah.
If it was a row, it's us.
Any further discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yeah,
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yeah.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yeah,
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
Then you have 9C, this is for monthly salaries. General fund, $7,200. Water fund, $1,058.82 for a combined total of $8,258.82.
I'll make a motion to accept 9C.
I'll second
Motion by Al Glick, second by Pam Jackson. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
yeah.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
it. Yay.
Next you have 9D, this is for accounts payable from the general fund, $13,620.56, from the water fund, $6,523.49, for a combined total of all funds of $20,144.05. Council, along with that, I included for use to see, for the work that was done on the third alley, I had some questions on that we received one invoice that says Baker Lane, dated September the 4th, for $1,939. For August 26th, repaired 4-inch water main break. Then I received another invoice because council authorized this to be done up there at the council meeting that I left and went home sick, between between 1st and 2nd Street, Saw Cut Road, excavate water main, load, haul, spoils offsite, repair water main break, backfill with gravel, $4,000. My question is it possible that's the same job?
It is the same job.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially with this explanation, how would you
Well,
know?
under-
It's the job on the third alley.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
So
it's-
when they dug it up, what had happened was, it'd been fixed once before, and the clamp was not tightened all the way. So they blocked underneath the pipe, and they tightened the clamp up. So the only thing they actually did was they dug the hole. Tony helped them, they put put rocks underneath the pipe to sturdy it. They tightened the clamps back up, and then they filled it up with gravel. There was no, they did not cut no pipe out or anything. The only thing they did was more or less, from when it was finished before, they put something under to hold the pipe steady, and they tightened the clamp up. The clamp was loose, that's why it was leaking. And then they
For
filled it with gravel.
$2,000.
That was,
Because I went up there.
but that's the same job as the 4,000.
So I'm just telling you what, I know what they did up there on the third alley.
Yeah.
That's
Did
the
they
only
saw
job.
cut the first day, Ray?
Huh?
Did they saw cut on the first invoice to get that out?
No, they put that on the 9/8 of 25.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, 'cause,
Was it already saw cut when they got to the,
I guess unless they already saw cut it, I know that they didn't saw cut up there because it was all concrete that they filled in over there. And then I seen big hunks of concrete over on the side. And, but I know that when I went over there, I talked to Tony. He said that the clamp was loose. They put a block underneath the pipe to stabilize it, and they tightened the clamp up. And that's all they had to do. They did not have to replace no pipe, replace no clamp or everything. Everything was there.
Yeah, that's what, I don't think, what it says here is the 9/4/25 repair 4-inch water main break Baker Lane.
Yeah.
And that was the $1,939, and then it comes back on 9/8/25. It said between First and Second Street, Saw Cut Road, which is the same job, Saw Cut Road, excavate water main, load and haul spoils off-site, repair water main, backfill gravel.
That's on this pay ordinance.
That's, I mean, that's the same job.
If it's the same job, I'm just telling you what they did when I was there. I know they went and got 3 tons of gravel, and then they had to go get more gravel because it was a deep hole. But I stopped down. I called Tony. I went up and I was looking for Tony, and then he called me up and he said I parked up on 2nd Street. I said, yeah, I rode up to look to see, and because I didn't see anybody, so I rode up and I walked down the hill, and he explained to me everything they had done. They had put blocking under the pipe to stabilize it, and they tightened the clamp.
Yeah, 'cause
From the previous time it was fixed, I don't know, 10 years ago or whatever it was, but the big clamp was loose, and that's all they do is tighten it up and quit leaking.
that should have been on the
And then
one
the job-
invoice,
huh?
the 4,000.
No, it was just the one job that I know of.
Did they saw cut one day early?
I have no idea about the saw
You
cutting.
might have used the invoices.
But I know that,
Same job.
It was just,
Yeah. but-
it was just concrete that they filled in over there. I guess you remember that, Dan? Do you remember when they put that concrete in over there?
yeah, how well? Do I remember they left it looking like crap?
So I don't know if they had to saw cut the concrete or not, I don't know. But I just know what the work they did was,
Yeah.
they put a block under the pipe to stabilize it, and they tightened the clamp up. The clamp was loose, that's why it was leaking.
So they charged $1,939.
And then they filled and then they hauled the gravel up.
Yeah.
Well, if they saw cut it first to get down to it, that's
Yeah.
about right.
Because I know
But
that,
that's our question.
Can I make a
Oh,
suggestion,
please,
council?
absolutely.
How about we could pass this omitting those invoices and investigate?
Until we get clarification from
Before we
the contractor.
approve the
I agree.
payment.
Yeah, I'll make a
agree.
motion
Yeah.
to approve 9D without, what is it, line number 13 and 14 for complete contractors.
I'll second it.
Motion by Pam Jackson, second by Kathy Byess. Any further discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yeah.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that when you sent that out.
Well, I just found it strange that I got one and then 2 days later I get the other one. You received, and I know all of you got this by email, we have the resignation letter of Aaron Lowry, effective September the 10th.
You should have received that, yeah.
It was sent out, it was sent out by email.
Yeah, I got it.
I just want it for in the minutes. You'd be surprised what they asked for.
Need a motion, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll make a motion to accept the resignation effective September the 10th.
I'll second it.
Motion by Pam Jackson, second by Al Glick. Any discussion?
I do have a discussion, and I came in today to speak to the lieutenant, and Aaron's using that office in the front. I thought the council had not made a motion on that yet. Why is
Well,
she using the village computers if she's not no longer?
The motion on the floor right now is just to accept her letter.
Okay.
And then we'll go into
Okay.
that. Call for the vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yeah.
Pam Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, we do need to discuss that. I mean, even Lieutenant would like to know if he could speak to council and see if there's a way we can keep her here available to the public. If she's in the other office, you want her to want Lisa's in, you want it flopped, something.
I don't think she needs to be in the first office and being on the village
What about the
computers and stuff.
second one? Well, they're going to supply the computers.
I know, but today she was on the village computers when I was down here.
Well, we were waiting for the council's decision on, before we put computers into a office.
And then when we had that September 11th meeting, I came in to pay my water bill. She's back there in Lisa's office with Lisa. But she's not
They sent her
longer,
here, yeah.
yeah, but she's no longer an employee in the village of Addison, so she shouldn't have any access to those offices at this point.
So if she's part of Hamilton County now, she's their employee.
Right, but we have not made a decision if they were going to use those offices at that point. There's no
Okay.
reason for her to be in the village computers or any of that if she's not an employee for the village of Addison.
I would just swap.
Didn't you guys agree on that when we went with the county, that they were gonna use those offices?
No, we did not agree on that.
Deal.
He should be interjected.
They were gonna use it.
Can I have you, is there
I would
anything you'd
just
like to
swap
address with
offices,
council?
so that we'll put her back in
What's the
the
big
back
deal?
office and
I don't know.
Lisa in
That's
the
what I
front
don't
office.
understand. What's the big
So
deal?
when people come in, they see Lisa first.
I mean,
That would be the biggest thing. You could just swap them offices over. I mean, that way it's more Hamilton County would be in the second office, not the first office. That's my
and the
opinion.
village computers would be moved into
Well,
her.
is there a reason why, I mean, she's out with the public, I don't know what the whole job really is.
Description is, yeah.
Because it's county, so I don't know. Is people going to be coming here to do Hamilton County business? Is that what's happening? I'm not sure.
So what we would like to, she is obviously resigned, and she is now hired by the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office as an administrative secretary. The goal is to have her as my administrative secretary so that she can handle sheriff's business. The bonus to the village would be to have her located here. I know that the village obviously is worried about some financial issues. To give you basically a clerk out front that would be able to be here Monday through Friday, answer questions, both police and non-related, obviously, to direct them, obviously. But her primary function would be to assist me. I would like her to, we need her to be here with me to be of assistance. If she needs to switch offices, I don't have any problem with that. She'd be closer to me, so that'd be fine. If you want Lisa and her to switch, that would work fine.
I mean, that wouldn't be.
Moving her back into, I know there was a discussion of moving her back to her old office, which is basically a briefing room for you. Like we call it briefing room, you guys call it meeting room. That really wouldn't work in my estimation. For one thing, nobody would see her. You can't get any help if nobody sees her. When they come in, they just still think there's nobody here. Our goal always when we're at a station, at any station, any of our stations, is to have somebody out front through the day so that your citizens have somebody to go to, so they have somebody to address in the morning. If they have a issue, I don't know, anything at their house, anything, complaint about the street, anything that they have questions, police matters that she can direct them to, she's there. They know when she's going to be there, they know where she's at. And then I know where she's going to be, so she can assist me with scheduling, whatnot, any other needs I need. But when we started this, I know there was some other things to address, some other issues that came up from last time. Somebody asked, is it okay with the county? Well, obviously it's okay with the county. It was our idea when we hired her. So we obviously want her here. The other issue, the other question was, what was the benefit? I mean, to us, the benefit was always threefold. Obviously, it's a benefit to us for hiring her. I need a assistant. I've lost, as you know, Sergeant Carney over there, who was a Monday through Friday presence here, and could handle things, or could be my assistant when I have to be out other places. Obviously, it's a benefit to her. She has a job. I know there was discussions of whether she would have a job here or if it would be part-time. And then it would be a benefit to the village because you would have a free clerk for would be the easiest way to describe it. You have somebody here that's here Monday through Friday. That way you don't have to, whether it was going to be her to cut hours and be here less time and pay out of your pocket, or hire somebody else if she wasn't going to stay. To me, it was a win-win, and still is a win-win all the way around. I understand the concern if you don't want her to have access to village computers. By all means, the delay was for the decision here with the village. We have no problem, obviously. We would be supplying the computers and everything she needs to work with as far as that goes. She needs access to our schedule and access to our system to be able to communicate with us better and to handle our situations. By all means, she doesn't need to have any access to your program systems that you don't want to have access to. It would still be a benefit to you, if I see it, for her to be there. She's had 16 years here of experience with the village. 16 years that when people ask questions that she has knowledge of this area. That's why we wanted to keep her out here. Obviously, our goal when the Sheriff's Department started here was to be your police, right? There was also a question about our statement that we were taking up a lot of space. As far as I knew, that's your police station back there. So we are your police. That's why we're back in that area. So I understand, I guess, maybe one of the windows out front wasn't. I just don't know all your history of where everybody was all the time, so I don't know. But we certainly don't intend to take over your building, but we're just using the space that's available back there. So if she's not there, it'll either be vacant or I would assume filled by somebody that you're going to have to pay.
Yeah, I would just suggest switching them office, so.
I have no problem with that.
Water clerk first, that's the village, and then Aaron being the next.
You know, I came in today, and she was the only one there, and she didn't have to help me out, but she gave me the building inspector's number. She told me to take off, that's not my job. I think she looks right where she's at, she should stay.
Well, no, but if she wants to move one window down, that certainly wouldn't be a problem, and I could yell at her better.
Explain.
Why not? I gave you the
That way,
number.
that way.
I thought you'd come out and see me to get Don Murphy's number.
did, but she was on the phone. When I came down, she had the same information. But you did give me the number, you're correct. But she was there to let me in because I come in the morning, it was closed, so that's a benefit for this village by her.
But that's what I'm saying, if we got
I don't know why
things in
you're
the first
talking
office,
about it.
put her in the second office,
It's petty
more
stuff.
Hamilton County stuff, then everybody would know. That's Hamilton County stuff, and Aaron
We
can
can switch it
answer their
around.
questions.
It's not a big
And obviously, that's what, the quicker we can get a resolution, and I don't mean to press the
Yeah.
council, but she is on our payroll, and she's not doing the full work that she needs to be doing right now. She's in a kind of a limbo system back here right now, so I would like a decision about her locating here. I don't mean to press, but like I said, we're paying her now, so.
Yeah, I don't think
kind
it's
of
an issue about Erin being here at all, you know,
Okay.
because she's part of the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department. We realize that. But what I personally, which I'll speak, is that being not employed by the village of Addison and doing her duties. I know that she's the type person, if somebody walks in that door, that she's going to offer to help them. But I had a real problem today. Our person wasn't here, and Erin's in the building, and we're like, we have nobody representing the village, and it shouldn't be Erin. We're not paying her for that. That's not fair to her. I know she probably has no problem with doing that. And I know we're in the midst of trying to figure out what we're going to do out there since we have lost Erin. And I feel like we have Lisa, unfortunately, emergency arose today, which has happened. We've had both of them off before at the same time. That, you know, we have situations where we can't cover. And I just think, I don't know, about her being there not representing, she's not a village employee.
I understand, but I would say to that,
It's-
no
yeah.
offense, Lisa, is she part-time now, I believe?
No, she's still full-time.
Okay.
She's
I don't
full-time.
know if that's ever a plan to go part-time, but whether you have, I think it's better to have somebody here that we're providing with a face and a greeting to citizens than
Right.
to not have somebody, or to have somebody that you guys would have to pay for. You know, I know it's a little cash strapped at the time, so that's what part of the deal was. We were thinking that this would be a win for both sides, so.
Because Lisa will become that person, not Lisa, I mean, yeah, Lisa will become that person that's doing, it's in her job description anyhow now.
Right.
Well, again, if you guys want to switch offices, so Lisa's first and Aaron's second, that's great. And then if Lisa has to take
That
off,
would
you
be
have
my
Aaron there also.
solution to it
Yeah,
all.
but you see that,
But the
yeah.
thing is, Lisa can't, I mean, Erin can't take water bills, she can't do any of that stuff for us.
Okay, but if Lisa wasn't here, she wouldn't be able to do it either.
Do it, yeah, so.
Right. And before, we always had that agreement that if one was off, the other one did it. Now I realize we don't have that.
That extra one, yeah.
So we have to rely on what our ordinances read, that Lisa would be the one, that'll be the Aaron and the Lisa, I guess you'd say now. But that's always been in place. We just didn't, I guess, communicate it or whatever. No one read the ordinance because that's how it reads, that she would cover for the building. And, you know, and we know there's emergencies, so people's going to get sick or things are going to happen. There's going to be times the building's going to have to be shut, you know, which that's not an everyday thing, but it has been an everyday for a while. People being off at the end, taking their time. I understand they want to use their time up. That's not an issue for you, though. That's our village issue, not your issue.
Could I just make a motion, they switch offices, and Aaron take the second office, Lisa take the front office, and that way we've got village up front, and then
Sheriff.
Does that work for you?
be the
That would
second
work for
one.
me, because then, if we get a decision, then that would be great, because then tomorrow I'll call our IT people and we'll get her set up. And
Well, that's what I was gonna get at. Is it gonna cost us more money to move all those? Is it easier with all the computer now? Where's that?
No,
Okay.
It's
All right.
it doesn't matter
different.
for us.
Okay, I'm just asking. 'Cause it seems-
No, I'll
No,
make a
that's
motion.
I'll
that's
second
on
it.
us. We'll supply all that.
Motion by Al,
That's a
to
service.
move her and swap the offices, seconded by Kathy. Any further discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yeah.
Pam Jackson.
Yay. Did you want to go ahead since you have a retirement thing to do tonight?
Yes,
Finish your
so can I go, anybody have any questions on the report I submitted?
I
No,
looked at it earlier.
Oh, I was just so you can go.
but yeah.
If nobody has questions,
I
yeah.
just one I'd have, but real quick, it's not for tonight, but I just want to ask it. I do think that we need to sit down and discuss the contract for the county, to discuss some issues that the council may have as far as services and where we can do. And the public is asking now, is the county paying to stay back there, to be in our area? And we have to say no, because that's the truth. It's just part of what we kind of talked about and negotiated, I guess, in that contract.
Well, like I said before, what I would tell them, or you can send them to me, you have a police force, Addyston, and that's where your police force now, and that's where we're at.
Right. And that's what we say, but, you know, they're just looking at now that we're on financial things are going on, is like, that would be another avenue for us to maybe
Who's
get.
they?
Our citizens.
Our citizens.
I can't
The
believe one
taxpayers.
person would have a problem with that.
Okay.
Council person?
I know.
You know what, it is, but it's hard to sit as a resident and see the show go on.
I understand.
It's-
But please-
But she's in the middle of
Yes,
discussion.
I understand.
I know, I gotta say it.
I'm saying. But if
She's
you want to
in the middle of her
interject, our
discussion.
protocol is, if you're in the audience
you get recognized by the mayor
Okay.
to speak.
So that, I just think we need to look at that. It's like, you guys are doing an excellent job, and we're more than welcome Aaron to stay with us. It's nothing to do with any of that. It's just that we have to, we have to look out. We do have to find ways that we've got to cut back. We've got to do something with our contract, and, we did say that you could be back there, and we didn't. That's really not ever been our police area for every room. There's different changes that's happened over the years, but this is not the time to talk about it. You need to go, but we need to visit that.
When is our contract up?
2 years.
2 years.
No.
No, so
It's
one
year.
year.
It's a yearly
Longer than
contract.
that. It's like a 5-year
5 year.
contract.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was 3 too, but.
It's 5.
It's 5.
If you look at the amounts of money, because it goes up every
Right.
year
Up to
5%.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Next
5
year
years.
it's going up to 90-something, so.
But I just think we should sit down and, just like you're here now, discussing this, we need to discuss some other things too.
That's certainly one for another day.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not today.
All right.
Also, I don't know if anybody got a hold of you about
Yes,
pastor information.
they did. Thank you.
Motion on the floor, correct?
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Oh, they done voted on that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I had some.
You just want to make sure I'm in the right space.
Yeah, we already voted.
We get off on our, what's going on tonight, huh? We're good.
Yeah, we're good. If you want to go ahead and,
All right, I'll contact them tomorrow. Thank you.
thank you.
Hey,
We go back to the clerk's report.
Okay.
Carney for me, I'll pay you.
Council, you received a copy of a new liquor permit for the Addyston Golf Range. I guess they thought that Margret Ann got this sooner, but I didn't. I just got it Saturday, and I even stamped the envelope.
I was wondering what that was about, because I know we had something with the event center.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Well,
It doesn't
that
have
was
nothing to
something
do with the
different,
golf
but
course.
this says the golf thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Mike is the one he's
Yeah.
a new owner now. He contacted me, wanted to know if she had received it.
And I had,
So that he called them back, so they sent it again, so she must have just got it
well, and
Saturday.
see, if you see this, it says Clerk, Addyston City Council, 235 Main Street, no P.O.
No
box.
P.O. box.
That's probably what
Oh, we know
happened. The
what
first
happened
one probably
Yeah.
got sent back.
Yeah.
So just by
I did tell
luck,
him, I said,
just
make
by
sure
luck,
that
I
PO box
mentioned
is on
this
there.
to the postmaster that I was waiting on a piece of legislation that I needed to get. So I think she watched for it, and that's why I got it. Yeah. But
Yeah, and I even told
Thought there was
him,
no
you did, I
exceptions,
think,
that's what
tell
he
him
tells
the
me.
P.O. box.
So
So-
can somebody tell me what this is about?
They're wanting to put
it's
the liquor
just they
license
want
outside.
a liquor license out at the
Yeah.
Golf range.
The golf
Oh, the event, the
Well,
golf?
it says,
They're
it says
separate.
Addyston Golf Range,
Right.
But they want to put one side by side, right next door.
so,
What?
I mean, you can request a hearing or whatever, but it says we had to respond by the 12th of September, but we just got it Saturday.
Yeah, because the golf range is separate than the event center.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
separate.
the event center's different.
Separate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
And
figure
this is
out.
just for the golf
Where?
range,
Yeah, this is just for the
not
golf
the event
range.
center.
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
So the golf range is once a liquor
Is the
license.
putt-putt,
yes.
is the,
I don't know if it's a putt-putt.
well, not a
Drink beer while you're
putt, a
golfing.
driving range.
It's a driving
Driving
It does say,
Yeah.
it does say, it says the top and then next
He's
to
taken, I guess.
Addyston Golf Range.
Did any of you ever go there when Al still had it? He's tried to do a little restaurant or something down in there. Well, I guess he's changing it into where they have a little bar area.
Yeah, well, that makes more sense, not understanding what they're doing over there.
Yeah, so
Usually
he's
they'll
just
ask to
taking
know.
that same area. I guess it's gonna be kind of like a shop, is what he explained too.
When was ice cream
And an
shop?
area they can go
In the
buy a
golf
few
thing, yeah.
drinks. I don't think he's going beyond beard, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so D1, Al, can you help us there?
D1 is just a beer license.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And I think that's what it is, isn't it?
yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
the beer license.
That's why I
So I'm
printed
pretty
it so
sure it's
everybody
just
would
probably
see it.
tap,
But I was
kind of
just
like
wondering
the
because
sports
I know-
bar did.
Yeah.
We had an issue with the
Yeah, for the
event center,
Mm-hmm.
and we granted them one, but he hasn't even come to council.
He never
just-
even,
He just sent it in to
Well,
liquor
this one
control.
here, this one here gets a separate, water bill and everything, I mean, you
That's
know.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Two different entities, or, you know. I mean,
The event center used to be Meadows, right? Is that what it used to be
yeah,
called?
yeah. Then I went to the event center and we granted him a liquor license for that, and then I guess he got up, took off out of town. I don't know what he did, but nothing ever happened.
Well, if I'm thinking maybe this is the one that the ballpark had, and he applied for it. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if there was some number
Phil,
that
or
we
whatever
had
his
was in
name
our
out there, that, you know,
Yeah,
that,
because he
Yeah.
don't.
Right.
because he don't need it anymore, and
Right.
that's probably how it all come about.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Well, I'll make a motion
Either that or he sold it
to
to
allow
him.
the permit for the golf
I would've
range.
sold it.
Yes.
I'll second it.
Seems funny when you
Yeah.
say golf
Motion
range.
by
Mine.
Pam Jackson, second by
20
Kathy.
grand.
Is there any further discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yeah.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
The other thing I have for you is that the Hamilton County Board of Elections, we authorized them to use our facility in November for the election. And this is when Mike Schmidt was here with us, and he was their contact person. Who do you want me to list as the contact person? Because they need somebody to be here Monday night to deliver their stuff and set up, and then Tuesday morning at
Just list
5:30.
me.
Okay?
Yeah, 5:30 is too early for me.
The mayor has agreed that she will be the person.
She is up at 5:30.
That's fine, if I gotta be, I gotta be. They need it, they need
Get
it.
bed for about an hour and a
Well, I
half.
didn't want to say anybody without coming to you guys.
No, that's-
You know, for it.
Because they also gave us another portable handicap they want placed as well,
Yes.
so, and I know where it's
Where's that
at, so
one
I
at?
might as
Yeah.
well do it.
Put it up on that.
Over in the garage.
It's waiting to be posted, or put up when we need it.
Yes.
Temporary.
And I
Out
think that's
front.
all I have, Mayor.
All right. Thank you, Margaret. Council, I did send you a couple of items, and the email, I know it was last minute, but actually the one I just put together, like literally yesterday. Because we do need to talk to, I'll talk about that one first, the Village of Addyston, like our safety levy. So I just wanted to put together some key points, because I'd really like to get things out to our citizens so they can make an informed decision. And I believe a lot of these are questions that may be asked. I want us to have answers. I don't want to just have a meeting with no answers. And just, you know, let them know, like, where we stand, how beneficial this will be. Does anybody have any comments on that?
Yeah, I read it, and I, first off, appreciate it, because we were talking about the importance of getting started on this. I appreciate the information you put together. Will we have a meeting or a series of town meetings with the residents? Not only that, but as the mayor's pointed out here, we need to get a lot of information out, written information, newsletter type situations. Just as
Right,
much
that's kind
information
of why I
as we
want to
can
get
get
the
out.
ball rolling.
Yeah.
So,
We need to get the signs
Yeah, we need to
made
order
up as
signs,
well.
too.
right, so
It's
this is
coming up
really
pretty
what this
quick.
is about, is to
Yes.
say,
We have
hey,
7
let's
weeks.
start putting
7
some
weeks to
things
elect.
together.
7 weeks.
So we need to get.
So we're definitely going to
signs
have to have another meeting.
But I think.
Or
we
even
ought to-
email me suggestions of other things that you want to add to it, information.
I think we ought to authorize sign printing now,
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
right now. The money.
You have the language I made
Yeah.
a copy of and
She
gave
did
it
give
to
it to
everybody.
me.
And I received this from Mike Arlo from the Board of Elections.
And we can authorize it and work on the language, yeah, I mean, the sign language.
Yeah, the stuff that we want to send out,
Yeah,
yeah.
later, but I think we need to
I'll make a
authorize.
motion when we get the signs made up for the tax levy.
I'll second it.
Motion by Al Glick, second by, I think it was Pam. Pam Jackson, any discussion? No discuss,
No, it's okay.
Okay,
I'll come
I
back
see you
with it.
kinda going
If it
up.
runs through again, I'll
call for
grab
the
it.
vote.
Dan Pillow, Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yeah,
Pam Jackson.
Mike, yeah, I caught it this time.
I think we need to get them out as soon as possible.
Yeah. How many signs are we looking at? We're just talking about Addyston again.
Yes, it's just
Oh,
Addyston.
Yeah.
I just put up about 20 signs, 25 signs, just so everybody gets them on every
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
How
I mean,
many?
they get the gist of it.
I agree, 20, 25, I don't know.
Why don't you just make it 2 dozen?
That's fine.
To me, a dozen, so that's 2 dozen.
24.
24. That way, you get one on every corner, everybody gets to just how important this is to get done.
Right.
Is this a renewal or
This
a new
is a
tax?
new levy.
New
New
levy.
levy. But this is, if we don't do it, it's, I mean,
Yeah.
with the fire and EMS and all that and the police, I mean, it just, for us to sustain, be a village, we've got to do this now.
Do you have an EMS levy now, a fire levy now?
We have a renewal levy.
We have a levy that was just passed last November, and that was for fire and EMS. That generates about $37,000 a year.
Right.
And then we had Miami Township inflict on us another $63,000 on top of that for just fire and EMS. So that means that that money's going to have to come out of the general fund because we don't
Well, I
generate
know
enough.
that. I'm not mad about
So
it.
then with the police services that we have, that will have to come out of the general fund. And since we're losing $400,000 of INEOS money,
Right.
we need to make up the money somewhere to pay for the
So
police
basically, what I'm getting at, for the
services.
public to know is we're going for fire, police.
It's for
Yeah.
police, basically for police. The way it reads, it says for fire and EMS. It's really for public safety.
What kind of millage are you just looking at to
We're
do?
looking at a 5 mil.
Okay.
I mean, the last one didn't cost no one nothing to run.
But, right, I know you're broke and you gotta find money.
The last one didn't cost nobody, so.
All right, so,
And Margaret, so
24 signs we got.
we're, all have the correct information. That 5 mil costs for $1,000 of,
It's on the thing, Dan. It does explain it.
okay, I don't know that
And yeah, you have it.
I have it
made
somewhere
sure
here.
everybody got a copy. And it does. It says that, it says the purpose is providing and maintaining public safety, including police,
Right.
fire, and emergency medical
There it is.
services. The county auditor estimates $102,586 annually at a rate not exceeding 5 mils for $1 of tax value, which equals $175 for each 100,000 of the county's appraisal value for 5 years, starting in this year, if it is passed.
So you say it's $175 per $100,000?
We have a couple.
Is that on there?
per year.
no, that's not on
Not
that.
there.
I didn't
This
see it.
this is,
You can have this one.
no, I
Did you
got
give
it.
me one? Did you give me one in here?
Here, no.
Oh,
You got strictly water
that's what I
stuff.
thought. So it's $175,000 per $100,000 is what you're talking about.
$175 per 100,000.
And that's the language that will be on the ballot when everybody goes in to vote.
So everybody's house is 200, you're looking at $400.
If everybody's house was just that.
It's not.
It's not.
No, we get about $67,000 a year in general fund property taxes.
Okay, so can I move on now?
Sorry to stop.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
This is the mayor's
I am.
time. I usually don't take up much.
Okay, come on.
The other thing I just wanted to run by you, the information that I sent in an email was the OPWC application. We have a due date of September 26th if council would want to look into possibly going in either one of these directions. We already have everything together, so it wouldn't be hard to resubmit the same information for one of the projects you have listed on there.
So I got a question on that.
Sure.
Where it says the loan request at 20% is being 87.159 thousand.
Yes, that's what that project would
That
be.
would be the village put in.
That's why I wanted you to look at it, think about it. So that one would be a loan request, so that would be a payment. for that project.
And then you're gonna
No.
have to have money to cover it.
The,
That would be the only problem.
Is this water?
no. So the second project that you have listed there, we're able to do the local revenues because we still have the 300,000 that's tied to that project already from CDBG funds that's sitting there still from the old dining and that needs to be used. So that can be considered in our like local funds. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to look at this, kind of give me an idea of maybe which way you want to go. Now we do have a deadline though of,
That's what I wanted to see.
yeah, it's September 26th. We have to have it in by. So it's not like we have a lot of time. If we have to have another meeting, that's fine, you know, because you guys really got to think about that.
What was that for again? I didn't hear you.
It's our, some road projects.
What road is it for?
There's the dining project, East Main project. Yeah, that's the two that's on this one.
Our East Main out here?
Yeah. Yours?
And then
Oh,
20%
wow.
down. Wow.
That's 20% one.
We're included in that, right?
Yes, yeah, East Main, right there, it says East Main.
Blacktop from the apartments all the way out to the quarter line?
Yes.
That's the one where they're
20% is the problem.
20%, which is
So this is information I'm giving them because they need to look over
90
it.
grand. They want to see
That's what I'm
that.
saying.
So we can hit our deadline.
We got 90 grand?
Nope. That's what I'm giving it to them for. They need to figure that out. Okay. So you guys have that in front of you. Did you guys have any questions about it?
No.
I'll lend it to you for 13% interest.
Normally, that's.
He said he'll loan it to us from college?
13%.
Well, that's like a loan. I don't know.
That's
That might
worse
not be
than
so
the
bad. That might not be so bad.
That might be so
bad.
But
The Bank of
Margaret, that's
Ed.
normally a 20-year loan.
Yeah, that's what they got on there.
Normally with annual, semi-annual payments,
Uh-huh.
and it all depends on if there's, you know, sometimes it's an interest-free, sometimes it's not. And
I see that.
our share, of course, would be going in, it's usually for the engineering fees for the 20,000. I mean, the 20%.
Now,
You
didn't
really
we-
need to think about these things, council, because I'm telling you,
didn't we pay for that?
we're not gonna make up $400,000 across the street.
Pay for, I'm sorry.
I just don't
With
know.
CT engineering, didn't we pay for that already?
Dining is. That one has the
It's not the
140.
East Main. I got it.
Right. That one's tied to that project, because you can only use it on specific projects, so that's why I said you have to think about it.
Yeah, because they got 5.5%.
You know, council, I know she said the 27th, maybe you need to look at all this and hold a special council meeting.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to see you jump
Get my
into
calendar.
it tonight.
I just,
I mean, I'd like to have more information on it, like, you know, what the loan's gonna look like, what the loan payment's gonna
Next
look
week.
like, where we're at, and how we're gonna be able to afford it moving forward.
I mean, yeah,
what's the
I
loan
mean,
information
Margaret
look
can,
like?
because we've done loans through her before, so she can pretty much tell you the information on that.
I mean, I'd like to see that in writing to figure out where we're, where we stand.
I mean, you know, right now, I can tell you off the top of my head, you're paying on First Street from probably, what, 5 years ago, 6 years ago? Then you got South Road that you're paying on,
That's till 2039,
you
isn't it?
know? And then we've got the two that I mentioned the other day at the special council meeting that we've got that had to do with water for up here, you know, on Second Street when we replaced the line coming down from the tank. You're still paying on that. That goes through either 2029 or 2032. And then with the project at the end of Second-Tan or the Second-Tan project that you're paying, the board's paying on, I mean,
Can you get
you
a,
know, I don't know if there's gonna be more money needed towards that if we're still pursuing that with everything that's going on with our water and that.
can you, put all them loans on a piece of paper so we can look at all of them and figure out where our payments are going and how much we're putting out on a
I
month
think she
on
gave you
loan
guys that
payment?
during the
I
workshop too.
have given it to you, but I can give it to you again.
And our retirement dates. on
Yeah,
those
well,
loans.
usually what happens is when we do this, they will send us a list or a sheet that says, okay, it's gonna start now and here's what it is, like your payments this for January, your principal, then your interest in June, you're gonna have, or July, you're gonna have, and they break it down for us.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have that, just so we
Well,
can see.
I can give you, I really can't give you that because, I mean, I can estimate it, but it won't be the true numbers because it all depends on the state.
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying there, but I would like to have some kind of,
Of the ones that already
yeah, already
exist.
exist.
Oh, I can give
with
you
the
that.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a
With
problem.
When
retirement dates
they're
on.
done, when we're done with these loans, and what are we paying each month for each one of these loans?
Well,
You know what I mean?
thank God the water board's got all the Ohio Public Work grants paid off that they were responsible for. It's just those other ones that have come along in the last, say, 5 or 6 years that, that are hanging out there.
I mean, that would give us a big insight of what's going on with this.
And today I sort of did a summary of what's been collected by the water department for the last year up to August, thinking, how's this going to work on what they're offering to give us back on what they're collecting to see if we're going to have, how that's going to pan out for what we're responsible for paying. I know, we may not have employees and things like that, but there's other things to consider, with all that, with the water stuff.
I'd like to know what the repairs within the last year would cost.
That's not a problem, I can do that too.
Like the repairs for the last year and water lines and all that.
That's not a problem.
What did we pay out for that versus what we're getting back? Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just
Yeah,
simple.
'cause that's exactly what they were trying to figure out, the water board last week.
But I will get that for you.
I mean,
But I really do think that
Please.
you should meet again and look at this and discuss it.
I agree. I mean, but I'd like to see that all sitting in front of me so I can figure out
Okay?
what we all got and how long we
I'll
gotta
try
pay
to
for
get
this
it to you
stuff.
by the end of the week.
I greatly appreciate that. That would be
Who's the
great.
grant with?
Did you,
Who's that grant with?
Ohio Public Works?
And then we got accepted for it?
No.
Now we're putting in an application for it.
That's,
Oh, you're putting an
I'm just,
application
yeah, first I'm asking them because we've already done this and we've been unsuccessful. So here's these two projects that if they wish to go forward with this application, then I'll get that in.
And we have done this in the past.
With
With the
application.
We have.
application, we can still turn it down.
Right,
And
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do, and then,
right.
because we always, as we've done in the past, can refuse it if we don't have the money when
I agree.
it comes time.
I wouldn't-
So at least we
But
can,
you do need to pick one.
yeah, we need to
Yeah.
decide what we're going to do.
Right.
I mean,
And we've done this in the past.
Yeah.
I would move forward with the OPWC application, just in case we do get it.
I agree.
And
Right.
if we ain't got the money, we ain't got the money when it comes to. So, I mean,
So-
You
So
realize
we need
when
a
you
special
do this,
meeting
Margaret
still?
Ann's signing a statement saying that the village of Addyston is going to have this money.
Yeah, see, that's why.
I can't spot
And
by
I don't
doing
think that we
this.
will, but
Because I did, actually, that's on that, it's on what I gave you.
Yep.
There's a certification
there's a-
by me that says that
We have the money.
we're going to have that. 'cause we're not,
Very
I really
by
don't think we
when?
are.
I don't think we're gonna have it either.
So, and I don't really want her certifying what we don't have,
That's,
okay?
I agree on that.
No, I didn't see
So
that.
let's,
So that's why you need to think about that.
well, if we can get all this from you
It
by the
won't
end
be
of the week.
tomorrow. I'll try to get it to you by Friday because I have other
But that
things.
way we can look at it all that and then we
How
can.
about we
Can
schedule
we have a
this,
special meeting on Monday after 3 o'clock, after 3:30? I work till 3:30, so I'll be here by 4:30.
Well, it's just not council either. You need to take into consideration our residents out there too. I know they may not come, but
We're watching.
Yeah, that's quite a few.
A lot of them watch.
Oh, yeah. He stopped me on the street. We talked, I talked to him.
Monday.
I talked to him too down on mine.
Monday's fine, I mean, will they give everybody enough time
Monday,
to
it
go
would just
over
have
and
to
look
be
at
after
it?
5:30 for me.
Monday the
5:30.
6th. Good.
We talking Monday the 22nd?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And if
6
you
o'clock.
At
email it
6?
out to us
Is
by
that
the
good?
end of the week, we'll have time to look at it, and then we
Yeah.
can do something Monday.
Okay.
I agree.
The what?
So I make a
22nd,
motion for
you
a
mean?
special meeting for September the 22nd at
Oh,
6
somebody said
PM.
6 p.m.
6,
At 6?
5:30.
No, Jennifer
I
don't
could
go
do
till
it- I could do it
5:30.
5:30. I could be here.
See, I love Jennifer, see, 5:30.
So it's 5:30.
5:30 is
I
fine
could leave
with
a couple
me.
minutes early.
So we got a motion for 5:30, second.
Second.
Motion by Kathy-Byess, second by Al Glick. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yes, yes.
Jennifer,
Okay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byas,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yeah.
It's only 10 minutes.
Okay, and
What is the
the
date?
other thing that I sent you guys tonight as well, I sent you a resume for Christopher Ragonese. Am I saying that right? So, I did meet with him, and I think he's definitely would be beneficial for the solicitor's position. So I'd like to discuss that with council. I'd like to make him an appoint him.
I'd like to meet him at least and talk to him
That's fine.
and see what's your recommendations, Bob?
Yeah, exactly. That would be my question.
You did meet him.
Yeah, I got
For a
to say hello to him.
Yeah, he was here when
He was in the building.
He came, he was associated with Dinsmore and Scholl. He's very intelligent. He's got a photographic memory, so he recalls a lot. He's well-versed in labor relations, that type of work. He's appeared before all the courts, makes a
The
good
Supreme Court
presentation.
even?
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Makes a good presentation, works hard, and he's a good individual.
He is available Wednesday night.
If
If
I did look
everybody can-
at a review of him,
I work Wednesday.
and the one lady said he's very sharp,
Yes.
very witted.
I spoke with him for 2 hours.
So I just read the one review on him, so that was the only review I seen about him at all. So I looked him up before I come, so I have a little bit of knowledge of the
Can you
fellow.
put it on the agenda for Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it
Yeah.
on the agenda for Monday.
If he's available. We don't know what his availability
On
is.
Monday.
Well, he said if you want to meet him, he did have this week at Wednesday evening, just for meet and greet, if you wanted to speak with him, meeting, whatever.
Fine with me.
I mean, or I can ask him if he can show up to the Monday meeting. I just figured you might want to meet him before then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with whatever everybody
did
else
ask
says,
him.
but if we
Did
can.
you have any other recommendations for anybody else, or just him?
I got him because I thought he would do the work at that rate of pay, because some of these solicitors,
They don't want to look at it.
they won't even talk to you.
Yes,
But there's
I've
rates.
experienced that.
Amazing.
Is this at the same salary that Bob's currently charging us?
That's, yeah, in the 2,000, I guess, where it is. The monthly, it'd be the same, just,
And he is connected. And he's the type of guy that could probably go through this Ineos, because his mind's just works that way.
And that was
and he
the
did
question I
say he
had.
Yeah, taking on all of our problems.
He's well
Coming, someone
connected.
coming into this.
How about class action, proper can handle that kind of stuff?
True.
Those kind of things, okay. Yeah.
So, in our discussion, if anybody cares to know, I can talk about it, or not.
Oh,
Is he
whatever
agree-
information you
agree for
have is fine
$2,000?
with me.
I mean, yeah, he did, and I
Did he
mean,
give you
he
a
was
price?
very easy to speak with. He was very knowledgeable. I mean, he went through a lot of different cases and things that he's done, and also he does have connections with environmental lawyers, and he even said something like he realizes that we're in a tough
Financial.
situation, So he would try to do like a semi pro bono and stuff, or try to, I think that's how I mentioned it with some of these, if we need to go outside and get these environmental lawyers and things, so. I mean, I think he's a great fit, I really do.
Yeah, sooner or later, we're probably going to.
I mean,
That would probably help a little.
somebody did his, he did his research before he even come in to chat and everything, and I thought, but that's just the mayor's opinion.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him, like meet the guy at least, see how quick-witted he is. Pick his head a little bit. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
I think we'd all like to meet him and
Oh, yeah,
one.
absolutely.
see the guy and make sure that,
So he is available this Wednesday.
make sure he ain't gonna leave us like
Maybe, I don't know if there's another day
He
evening.
can leave us.
I can't do Wednesday. I work till 7:30.
Or I'll ask him maybe a phone call.
What, while I'm at work?
Well, you take a break sometime, don't you?
Yeah, we'll do a speaker call so you can hear all the screaming. I'm like, help me.
I'm just trying to help out so you just, at least you talk to him.
No, I mean, I could just, I mean, I can sit in the office with my other patient that I have to babysit, but,
I do.
yeah, I can do a speaker, I can be on speaker and just listen, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm like, help me.
So we're talking
Would you
Wednesday?
check with him just,
Wednesday night.
would you check with him just to see if possibly he could drop in on Monday?
Right, we just ask.
Just ask anyway.
Oh, yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna have a meeting on Monday.
Yeah.
So I guess what you're trying to say, if we wanted the meeting first before we voted on it.
Yeah, that's my point.
If we do it Monday.
I just wanted, if you
Monday
wanted
we
to
would-
like talk to him before.
We can vote him in
Because Bob
Monday,
could
we
go.
meet
Yeah,
on
we'll just
Wednesday.
have him come in the first part of our meeting and excuse him.
I mean, I could do that.
I mean,
I can be on the phone, you can call me, and I put on speaker.
Well, you're gonna be here Monday, right?
Right, I'll be here Monday,
Well,
but Wednesday, yeah.
I go for Monday with him.
I'll ask him if
First
he
part
can
of
come
Monday, you
in
can introduce
Monday.
yourself, we can talk about you first. And then
If we can't, can we go to Plan B
Bring it back.
Wednesday?
Yeah,
If he's not available Monday? Which might not be.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, I don't know what his next week is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said, he probably doesn't even, you know.
Yeah,
Right,
so I can ask him.
absolutely.
so if it's not Monday, Wednesday's fine, you can call, I'll answer my phone.
This Wednesday, right?
I'll
That's
let
what you're talking
my
about.
resident answer.
But we can skip this Wednesday, I'm fine with
Well,
that. We can just
I-
go straight
either
to
way works for
Monday.
me.
I think that would be great to go straight to Monday.
Okay. We'll go straight to Monday.
Okay.
All right, so I will give him a call and ask him, say 5:30. See if maybe, well, 5:30.
So, guys, you just know, I'm not trying to be difficult, but if we can eliminate a meeting and just meet on Wednesday.
That's understandable.
I can't meet on Wednesday after work.
Well, that doesn't give,
Whatever time.
I don't
you
think
know.
that gives
No, I
Margret
don't
enough
get
time.
home till after 8:30.
Because if she's
I don't
getting
think you guys
stuff
will.
together for that other day.
We gotta get that stuff
That's
together so
not-
we can find out where we're
And she's not gonna have all the stuff for us till Monday, till Friday anyway.
Yeah, so-
Oh, till Friday?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
all the numbers.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the
That we
wrong,
requested, yeah.
next week, right?
If they meet Monday at 5:30, you should post it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I definitely will post it. I post all the meetings.
Yeah, we made a motion on that, post all the meetings.
It's done.
We
That
already
was
did
in.
that.
That was
That
in.
was in the minutes.
That was in them.
But you guys, there's rules to go with that too, you know, on postings, on
Yeah,
Like
24
for-
hours.
regular meeting, for special meetings, emergency meetings. There are time limits that,
That you have to abide by,
you
yes.
know.
And what you mean about.
Okay.
What you're reading about, correct. Put that
Isn't
on
that a
there.
subject?
Ash on done.
Say we have.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to Bob now because he prepared ordinances that council has requested.
I have an ordinance authorizing the mayor and village clerk to enter into a service contract agreement with the Village of Cleves Waterworks for bulk water purchase and operations management.
Everything's pretty much the same in here as what it was before,
2 years and the,
except they changed it to 17% versus the 10%.
yeah, change.
Would we ask them to do that while they was here?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yep.
8317.
Lease is in writing,
It's in there, everything that was changed.
and then the 2 years is in there as well.
Council, would you like to address council real quick?
Yes, in regards to this issue here. I think it's in the best interest to table that until we hear from the city of Cincinnati. And you guys are all concerned about having the city, the residents talk about everything else, and we haven't talked to them about this. It's not, we're not gonna lose nothing, but I think the city, and I'm not saying we're not going that route, maybe we do, but I think on all fairness, between the water board and everybody, that we, and the citizens of this village, have a right to hear from the city of Cincinnati.
I agree.
Before we go any farther with this.
I agree with that, but the thing about it is
They got
this
until
grant
October.
is,
They got October, something, you have your meeting before that, so you can make a decision right away. So you still got plenty of time.
I thought he said
Not
he had
for
till
the
the end of
design.
September for
Till
the
the
grant.
designs, right.
Yeah,
gotta
not
start-
for the designs. He has till the end of
you gotta
September
start
to
to
submit
get
those.
submit this.
Actually, they should have already
Been submitted.
It should have been last.
Or
two
they should have
meetings ago.
already been working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
we even talked to the citizens about it or anything like that.
I mean, it's,
I think we're just rushing. I don't understand why we haven't done this earlier.
Well-
I just got on the board.
I don't understand why you're just gonna stop with the city of Cincinnati and not just have that one way to go and not wanna have a way to go down here, have two different directions to go.
Well, if you go to city, you might have three different. You know, I mean, why?
Well, we would
You just
still
talk-
be
you
cut
just-
off at
just-
this end.
Just to talk about, you don't have enough money to blacktop the street. We don't have enough money to fix the pipes. You just argued about the bills you got, okay? And we keep on going back and changing. Why, maybe we just give the whole damn thing to either one of them. Just get out of the water business like you did the police station.
Now, right now,
That's the
neither
plan.
one of them is in the spot to be able to take everything over.
Why you can't- what's gonna happen with that
And
well
police
pool
is not,
up?
neither one of them is.
Well, what happens if the city can turn us on right now, right? Or we cannot get water right now? What's the answer to that?
They can turn us on for the
Without that
city.
new valve in? Yes or no?
The new valves, well, they gotta get a couple parts for it, but it's not gonna be done right
We
now.
cannot get
It
water right
could
now.
probably be turned on, they tested it, but
You're still
they
not
just
gonna have
didn't
the
need
right
So we
service.
still have a source of water then. Even with that. So we're not gonna get that water for another year and a half at least.
No, they said by spring.
spring.
Well, it's next year.
Well, I mean, this is already
If the
October.
weather's right.
Almost
But the thing
October.
about this is I'm looking at it as the citizen's point of view. Would you like to have a PRV valve down here, one up here? So if
We're gonna be
something
using our
happens
water.
that
It'll make
leaves,
a
we shut that
difference.
PRV valve off and we have this PRV valve up here, we tie into the city. Or something happens. with
But you
the
got
city,
2 years
shut
up
that one
there.
off and tie this one in.
But you're tying 2 years with them right now. You're not gonna turn it on and off. It's on for good.
Well,
Until we decide,
2 years.
you
So
know.
basically, time we get the water, we're only tied in for 1 year.
Right.
So then we got 1 year stuck with them. But what's 1 year to be stuck with somebody? For if you got a PRV valve down here and it's helping the citizens of the village, we've got one here and one here. We've got two different directions to go.
You're
then, but if
not,
we
you're
don't
already
do it-
going so far, because you got near me, I got nothing. Because that, a water main breaks what it did last time, you got no water out the East Main at all.
I don't know how that works out there. How would
Well,
that-
I'm telling you how
how
it
would
works.
that
There's
not
no
give you
water.
no water?
Because we went through this already, and this is my
Yeah, we
concern.
did go through this already.
Yeah.
I know we did with it, but I'm just saying,
But I mean,
just
it's
recommend.
beneficial to
maybe
this
we
side
wait.
of the community as well, because you gotta understand, they're in the same position down here as East Main.
Right.
So the benefits of having that in place and also looking to the future to get that done in place.
Yeah, but we're not still fixing our problem with the piping. We're just Band-Aiding this right now.
And that's what we were talking about with those grants at the last meeting.
I mean, they're gonna try to help
So,
get.
they're still gonna try to help.
Who's got a better choice of getting grants for the city or our police to get our streets fixed?
Actually, us,
I would
because
say
we're still
us
on the
would be
payroll.
the
Well,
best
we don't know
to
if us
get
are gonna
grants.
be here.
Well, that's.
That's all I
here
know.
or there, but
That's it. That's all I
right
have
now,
to
at
say.
the time.
Okay,
You guys are in the ship and you guys are the sinks the same.
back to council. Council, did you want to further discuss this?
I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, if you got a PRV down in here and you got one up there, we've got two ways to go. Right now, we got one direction to go, and that's city and city only. And then the citizens are stuck paying the high water bill that the city's gonna want you to pay.
You don't know that yet, because you haven't heard.
And the city doesn't even have, they don't even have a contract or anything. They don't have any proposals, do they, at this point?
Yeah.
Nothing
They
for us,
still are
nothing.
September.
Well, because you're not
Well, they
given a
wouldn't
chance
have the
to come.
full, they wouldn't have the full proposal either for taking over for another 4 months, I think
Right.
now. So
Water.
we're still looking at bulk water purchase, the same as what they're doing
In
either
Cleveland.
way.
But their bulk water purchases in Cincinnati's high.
Higher than Cleve's.
They did
Yeah.
say it's gonna be
Cleveland's
higher.
taking 30% off of bulk water rate right now.
Okay. Yeah,
So actually, right now, Cleve's water is cheaper than our own water right now.
it is.
Because we looked at that as a committee and we figured that out. I'm like, whoa. And I mean,
You're telling me my water bill's gonna be cheaper when they go in?
No, I don't think so.
I don't either.
You're right, you're right. Tell 'em.
except for the,
No, because you're
5%.
purchasing the water. You're not getting it from your own wells. Come on. That's,
We're purchasing it
okay,
higher.
so it's going up
It'll be a
no matter
little
which
higher. I know.
direction.
And then when they start looking at replacing meters, that charge is gonna go on you.
I know it's gonna happen.
Resident. It ain't gonna be on the village of Addyston or Cleves.
I know that.
And that's for both of them though, right?
But
And that
either
would be
way,
for
it's
the
gonna-
city too.
Oh,
We
the city
don't know
charges
that.
you for busting in the sidewalk and
You
everything.
don't know that because you haven't seen anything.
That's right, yeah, I don't think you're even a shot. That's up to you guys, you making the decision for the village.
my opinion is I think this would help everyone in the village if we went this route because you've still got two different directions to go.
It may help them, but we think it's the other choice. Then buy the Ford or Chevy, we just pick one left.
I don't think it's gonna cost what you get.
It's like buying two Chevys.
No, Cleve's got the grant, $800,000 that they're getting for this.
And EPA agrees.
I thought it was 600.
They're getting
No,
800,000.
it's 800,000.
But, I mean.
Whatever. Don't matter to Margret Ann because she pays her water bill, so whatever. Don't matter to me.
No, I got four of them.
You know, you got $11,000 out of unpaid bills in this town.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So every
Like I
month,
said,
you
this
keep
ain't-
kicking
this ain't
around, I
gonna
feel
take
sorry
an
for
effect
people,
bill.
but you're broke and you want to worry about that lady in the office using the computer and this person doing that, and then you got all this water bill, 11,000, nobody says a damn word about
Yeah,
that.
I've got
That
my
ain't
house
brought us
needs to
along.
make that decision.
I'm coming, wait for my report.
All right, let's get back on topic here,
Gotta
council.
wait for my report.
You need to basically just decide what you're gonna do. Whether you go or you don't.
I mean, it's my opinion myself, I would go with it. Because it's, you're giving you,
I don't know how to read that thing.
I mean, I'll make a motion.
Go on,
we
Danny,
with-
do your magic.
Title only.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make a motion that we
Get my
suspend the
cheat sheet
rules.
down.
Danny's got you.
Reset
There he's
ordinance
got it.
3 times by
Very good.
title only and declare an
Cheat sheet out.
I second
I
it.
think I lost it.
Motion by Dan Pillow, seconded by Kathy Byess. Any further discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe.
Yay.
Kathy Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
First reading an ordinance authorizing the mayor and village clerk to enter into a service contract agreement with the Village of Cleves Waterworks for bulk water purchase and operations management. Second reading an ordinance authorizing the mayor and village clerk to enter into a service contract agreement with the Village of Cleves Waterworks for bulk water purchase and operations management. Third reading, an ordinance authorizing the mayor and village clerk to enter into a service contract agreement with the Village of Cleves Waterworks for bulk water purchase and operations management.
I make a motion to accept.
I'll second it.
Motion by Ann Pillow, seconded by Al Glick. Any further discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe.
Yay.
Kathy Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow, Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
This will be number 28.
Then you also have in front of you a ordinance that was passed back in 2013, which established a planned unit development within the village of Addyston. And on that document, what council has to do in order to rezone any property is make a request to the planning commission to consider this, and the planning commission will advertise it, and then once they advertise it and have a hearing, they will make a recommendation to council. So if that's what council wants to do, they would make the request to have the NEO's property declared a,
Declared what, Bob? I'm sorry.
you would make a request to have the planning commission consider a planned unit development
Okay.
for the NEO's property.
Will this cover it? Will this PUD that we have cover that already? Or do we have to do a new one?
You have to have a new one.
You have to, what you have to do is you're gonna
Uh-huh.
send it to the planning commission, and then the planning commission will request that it be, will hold a hearing to determine if it should be rezoned, and then they'll come back and make a recommendation to council, and then council will pass an ordinance which establishes or rezones the NEO's property. And I just gave you that ordinance so that you can have the opportunity to read it, and it gives you much more control in terms of a development. If you have a vacant piece of property over there, what's the future use is going to be?
I make a motion we suspend the rules. Oh, this is
No,
just,
this is
already
this is
ordinance.
just for us to read.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a copy of what was done in the past.
In the past, right.
So what you would do is, if you wanted to do that, you would make a motion to request the planning commission
Right.
to put a PUD overlay
Okay.
on the NEO's property.
Okay.
I guess I'll make that motion then.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Motion by Pam, seconded by Al. And that's to have this go to the planning commission to request a PUD. All right, any further discussion?
Yeah, this is the unfinished part.
No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
That's all I get.
All right, thank you, Bob. We'll go to our committees now. Dan Pillow?
Mayor, I don't have anything at this moment.
No way.
Yeah. Thank you. Due to the lateness of the hour.
He said thank you.
All right, Jennifer Wiehe?
I just have one thing. I guess on Main Street where I live, there's like a big empty space between my neighbor's house and my house. So the deer are always wandering back and forth, and it is always causing a backup. So I was asked to present maybe like a deer crossing sign. What do we do to go about?
We just order one.
Just order one.
Just make a motion, say, hey.
I saw them.
They're so pretty every day. My neighbor's like, can you do something about it? I said I can make
So one, or say
What
two.
the deer gonna do, read the sign? Say, we're not gonna cross.
Put it up and say no deer crossing. Yeah.
But that's okay.
Or maybe
At least the
people will be
people
speeding
won't
down the
know.
road and hit one.
It might stop. It might slow the people
Because if you
down.
ever hit a deer, let me tell you.
Did you
I'll
want to
make a
make a
motion, we get a
motion?
Make a
deer
motion for the
crossing
sign.
Can
sign.
I make a motion that we get a deer crossing sign?
Did you want one or two?
Two, please.
I second it.
Okay,
Save the
motion
deer.
by Jennifer for her deer crossing sign.
Yeah.
No, I think that's good.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks for the input.
And is there any further discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
Yep.
So I had a couple residents on First Street call me about the gentleman with the trailer still. Looks like a junkyard sitting there. They just continue, they want to know what the council's going to do about that.
Is that the letter you were speaking of earlier?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it out, okay. That's all I had.
All right, thanks, Kathy. Ms. Ann?
The only thing I have is in the folder, or in this list, you see the report for the music in the park, from the parks, the playgrounds. And that was the original thing I turned in, but since that time, I've taken care of the pop, given Margret the money, so that is all taken care of. So that's all I have. I just want to make sure everybody knows that
All right, thank you,
the
Ms.
pop
Ann.
has been paid for,
Uh,
and the
It's been
money's,
deposited
and the money's been given to Margret.
and deposited.
And the money's right.
All right, thank you, Ms. Ann. Al?
I don't have nothing right now, Mayor.
All right, thank you,
Oh,
Al.
Lord,
But you know
here's
Pam does.
Pam's got a list.
Yeah, that's, I'm sorry. That's what happens when we have these long meetings. We did have like special events. I wanted to mention our music in the park. I know we did before, but our report is, it should be, everything should be in now so we can
I just
finalize
haven't got it
the
done
music
yet.
and the band's part of that stuff.
I had
but
one check that finally got, no.
Sorry.
That late bloomer that came in.
Might have been my fault.
That's Stephanie from, Don't Tell Steve. She got a hold of me and she said she's got August 15th of next year open. But that's it. But I just want to relay that to everybody around here.
They were pretty, yeah, they were really good.
They were great.
We'll have to meet on that.
She just got back with me and she's like, well, I said, well, we don't have a meeting until the 15th, so. She said, well, just let them know. I got August 15th.
Do we have to pay her to hold it? Because we don't know what's gonna happen by that date.
Probably not, we probably just had a car that day and go, well, we're out of business.
Yeah.
No, she just, I just want to relay that to you.
All right, down. All right, we, speaking of special events, we did have a composting event. There was about, what, 5 of us here this last week. It was pretty interesting, the lady that came, and we got all our little buckets or things, so wish more people would have came. Was, I think we all took something away from it, so it's like, it's good to show you about that much more doesn't go into the landfill. You just take your little bucket, put your scraps in it. Talked about the little things, interesting what the worms do. But anyhow, so that it was nice to do that. And I did have a question, speaking of special events, on the haunted house, like the candy part or haunted. Are we still interested in doing that? Or I know the mayor and I had a small discussion, so I mean, I know she does the majority of the planning and the follow through, so it's just.
I forgot to get with Margret. I wanted to ask her some questions, but,
Because that's approaching.
you know how much I love the haunted house. You guys know that that's like in my heart of hearts, right? But there's this water line that also needs to be done for the school and for the park. So we get some money back to finish that job. When we start the haunted house, it takes an entire month. I would rather focus on maybe getting that project done and getting that water down to the park.
Why can't we do what we used to do? We used to pass candy out in front of the building.
Oh, you still pass out candy,
Yeah, and I'll pay for it, you know. I did the Easter, I don't have a problem doing the other, so I mean,
I
just
think
give them back.
everybody will pay for it, but we also got to remember, we're talking what, $300 or $400?
Well, you got
It
maintenance,
ends
the
up being
labor.
more than
and-
that when
Well,
you take
yeah, but
everything
that's
in.
part-
Oh, I'm not
We're not
talking
paying
about the
extra.
money. The money is not the issue. I'm saying their time. Instead of putting all their time into getting all the decorations, because it does take
Oh, yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
I mean, my
It takes a
husband
while.
takes off
And taking
a
down.
week and a half, and he works maintenance every day with them. So, I mean, we have extra free help in there.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that, you know, winter's coming. So maybe in October, we could finish that. Now, if you guys want to keep going with the haunted house and whatever, but I'm just suggesting maybe freeing up that time to focus on getting that done.
I'd
That's
agree
just
with that. I
me.
mean, that way we
If you
get,
guys want to stick with the haunted house and keep going, keep
Well, I
going.
hate to take away everything from the citizens if it doesn't cost us a lot, but, you know.
Yeah, it's
whatever.
not about the cost with me.
Yeah.
It's a time.
It's just trying to get reimbursed for that project, right?
Yeah,
At the park.
That
because they're holding back.
$100,000 has no reimbursement. The last one we got,
Well, no.
$100,000.
The one that,
We're
the
talking
parks in
about
there,
the
the
one that
water.
we
the
still
water.
have the outstanding, the job's not been completed, and we can't get the rest of the money until it's
the job's
completed. If you
completed.
remember, I submitted 79,000 and they only gave us 59,000. So we gotta recover that balance plus whatever else needs to be done to get the job done over there, to
Yeah, good.
get the whole thing resolved.
Yeah, remember, because we done the in-kind work.
But I haven't seen that, and I need that.
I've still been trying to get that, I'm sorry, to
Yeah.
you, the income.
Right, so that needs reported, the work
okay.
needs finished.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm suggesting, has nothing to do with the money, because
No, okay.
haunted
I'm
house
just-
don't really cost, the candies would cost
Is it
us.
something that we're gonna do? I know Al and I had talked about it, but we hadn't, actually doing it ourselves, getting that kind of work done. But
Well, whatever you
if it's-
decide to do, you have to do it so we can recoup
If
any
everybody
monies out
decides we
there.
don't wanna have the haunted house, I'm fine with that.
You know, I like the
I just
haunted house.
don't, I don't understand the conflict.
They could just go next door to
The
me.
conflict
They can
is
go
the
to the house next door to me, that's haunted enough.
like, to be able to get this done, because once Halloween's over, you're already starting into getting all the Christmas together.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm saying, is like, the time, not the money.
Yeah.
I mean, we
What-
can, that's fine,
I'd
if
say
you
we get
guys
the
wanna
water
do
line
it
put into the
yourself.
park and then get that over with so we can get some of that money back. I agree with you, like getting that done.
Yeah, and.
And does it
okay,
make a difference
yeah.
whether it's-
Margaret, I'm gonna have to have a date, sit down with you, because we still have another $100,000 grant to go into the park, aside from what we're finishing here. We haven't even started on
Are you
that.
sure it's 100%, and then do we have to put the money up and get it back?
I don't know how
We'll have to look at that.
but-
Remember the
Well,
last
how about
time that
right
you brought that
now?
up, you said
Put
we had
that
to put
on.
$25,000 up front to
That was
get that
on-
100,000, wasn't that what
on
you
the
said?
water project
No.
from the.
That was on that 100,000 that you told us.
Oh, I
Because you
don't know.
said.
We just
it was-
need to get in the contract, just so we
Yeah.
can see that grant.
Well, we can put that on our special meeting
For Monday.
and come back on that, so we have all the
Get
information.
that over
Yeah.
with.
So we know.
Yeah, because I like the haunted house. I'm not saying it because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem either way, but.
Okay.
All right, so, all right, enough of that. The next thing
Margaret,
is,
what's a good day for me
Okay.
to stop by?
Dan, can I get back to you? I'm sorry.
Absolutely, absolutely.
the other thing I've got, since we're ordering a sign, can we get a sign made up for the recycling bin and take it out of the recycling money, not village coffers? You know, it's out of the money that, from the grant, to put a sign up over there that it is the Addyston recycling, and to have something on it about, for the village of Addyston, because some people think that's our personal. Yeah, we found that out the other night. They said, I didn't realize that was for anybody, but yeah, it's for any of the restaurants. I know we put the information out there, but people just must throw the information in the garbage can and not read it.
Oh,
Put a
yeah.
sign on the wall
That's
that
what that
says
recycle bin over there's for.
Yeah.
Like that recycling all over the dumpster.
They do use the village one for garbage, which they should not. We probably need something for that too.
Right.
Residents are using that instead of getting paying for garbage like most of us pay for our own. We have residents that don't want to pay the bill, so they are
Right.
using that one.
That dumpster over
Yeah,
here.
they should, but I'm talking about the one by the
Yeah.
firehouse for the recycling.
Yeah, they just chuck it in
You
there.
just want one
Just, I think one
recycling
is all we
sign that,
need. Yeah,
One
I don't
on the
think we
wall
need
of the
more than
old
that.
firehouse.
or just put it on a post next to it.
Yeah, because it would come out of those funds. We know we got money from that from the
Because they
county.
may not look at it on the side of the building.
Yeah,
Until
because they don't
pass
pay
it
attention
by.
to the garbage bag one.
Okay.
All right, and I guess whatever, we'll just see what other committees use and try to figure out the language on that. But I think one's sufficient. The other thing, I did have some concerns about the water, and since we got two water board members here, I know I did give, I think each of you, I don't know if you were still here when I gave you a copy of the ordinance on how the bill is supposed to be. We talked about all the bills that are outstanding, you know, and I think Cleves is a little alarmed with that too. We need to get on the wagon and follow that ordinance, notify each one of those customers. Each one's going to have a specific letter to let them know that these are what the restrictions are. If you don't pay your bill X amount of days, give them the date. We need a new date. I don't know how you're handle it now, just seems like it's.
Well, how is it by law now? How do you guys have it set up now?
I think Lisa's following it by the way it should be. It's just that you have the ones who are the habitual, the ones that they get it, and then they fall behind again. I think that's what I see
Yeah.
when I get the report, the collection report.
So most of them are just always 30 days behind, or have to be 30 days, or?
So they're
Some
well
of them
beyond
are,
that.
some of them are
There's some
60
beyond it, a
days.
few on there, but if you look at them, they go down 1 month, so they're always behind.
Yes, they
But
never
how
get
many months
caught.
are you letting them go behind? I mean, by.
You guys are
by
letting them go
your
90
contract, I
days.
don't know what you
This,
have.
this is your, this is the ordinance.
Is
It's
that
a
30
90-day
days?
deal,
That's wrong.
and then that's when they send them out. That's why I asked the guy from Cleves, how's theirs,
How theirs is structured.
and maybe structure ours kind of like with theirs, to cut it down, and like if you're certain days, if after 10 days, you get a $10 fee.
Right. Ours says 20 days. If they're late 20 days, they should
Well,
be
then they
tacking
should
the
be cut
bill.
off, it's like your credit card, you don't pay
Yeah.
in 30 days. it's
Well,
cut
but they
off.
give them a little bit more time, but they can be late 20 days according to.
I mean,
They
something
should be
like
able to get up to where they're out on $11,000 is what
that.
they.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
yes.
I just got on, so that was all there.
there's help out
So
there
they-
these days.
So we need to let the board know,
Sure.
make sure that coming from council, whatever, however we do it, that this has got to be cleaned up. It ultimately is
So what
our
happens when you cut their
responsibility.
water off, who are they gonna stream to?
They're going
Lisa?
to, well, they can scream
I
wherever
do
they
get
want.
that. I mean,
I'm
I
just
tell
wondering.
them what
The
I
law's
tell
the
them.
law.
Pay the bill.
The law's the law,
I
that's all it
just
is.
think that,
I pay them,
Do you have a
I have
private
to pay 'em
number,
all.
I think
You got a private number?
I think the 90 days
I'll take
is
it
too long.
long.
That is too long.
That'll take the call.
And then, and then
Put that on the
they
letter.
pay, they pay and get right back to where they
So
were.
basically relay that at your next meeting.
That's the same way with the bad check.
Yeah.
If they issue a bad check, they are sent a letter telling them they have to pay cash, money order, or
Yeah.
credit card, that we won't accept another check from them. And they have to pay the $25 fee that we're charged by PNC.
You're gonna have to
for
pay,
that.
because if we start buying from Cleves, our city, or whoever it is, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to get any money there.
We won't be able to
It's
do it.
over with.
That's what I said.
So you people that have lost your, finance company on that.
Right.
I gave Lisa a copy of Cleve's.
Ed, I'll get you a copy of what they're currently doing. It just won't be tonight or
I'm
tomorrow.
fine, I didn't, I mean, I
Something
just,
different.
But I mean, I think that it needs to come on our letterhead. Every case is going to be different because of the time they went delinquent. So we can get this cleaned up before Cleves even thinks about taking us over.
She does send it
Yeah.
out on village letterhead, and she does use
But I
the
mean, we're
village
too
office.
far, it's too deep, we're too
Too far
far
advanced.
of delinquencies, that should have never happened. And then I did today ask Margaret about what we did with the mayor's court. We've not got any more collections off of
We've
that.
only had one.
Hiring that collection company, so.
It's almost a moot point.
We I kind of expected that.
yeah,
Half
Well,
those
it
people
was
don't
worth
care
the
about
try.
it. It's worth a try,
Yeah.
but
I mean, we're wasting
I
our
didn't
money and
expect it's
time and
going to
wheels
be
by
that much.
paying to get into a system that
Right.
does no good.
You know, a lot of them people don't care about the credit.
Right, no, they don't.
They don't care if their driver's license or
Yeah, they don't care.
suspended. How they probably didn't have a
Anyway, but
driver's
I mean, it was
license.
worth, you got $200.
I think we got maybe close to, a little bit more, maybe close to 4.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, it might have been.
And
yeah,
also
you're right,
with the
it might have
water
been that.
board, I know we talked about the last meeting that we had, the joint session with Cleves. We've got to get those meters in. The people that don't have a meter, they need a meter in there. That's ridiculous.
You said you only had one, right?
There's two
That we know of.
that we know of. I mean, you guys may know more.
Right.
But the houses
Oh,
or?
you mean that don't have meters?
They do not have meters.
I know, I know the one down here, they have a meter, but they have a legal hookup. And I ask and ask and ask about them going down there digging between the sidewalk and the curb to find out where it was at, to get rid of it.
Well, Bob, they have the right to do that.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
have
that
the
was
right
in the
to do that.
ordinance.
Yeah,
that
well,
you can go on the property even.
Yeah.
Right.
but I know
Even with the
that
code
between the sidewalk and the
enforcement, you should be able
curb,
to.
it's about that wide where they can dig it up and find it.
So are they not getting a water bill since they don't have a
Oh,
meter?
they get a water bill, but they don't even have a meter in there.
No, you're talking about the red house, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's been
263.
condemned. You have every right to get in there and
Well,
do what you need to do.
Yeah, well,
I don't know about being condemned. She's been over there every
Yeah,
night.
he'll tell you, he lives next door, here's the neighbor.
She's been over there every night.
Are they using water? Is the meter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they use meters. Yeah, they use water. They only have a meter.
Do they pay, how much they pay?
Oh, they ain't paying nothing.
They ain't paying
They paid 10, 12 years.
Well, why in the hell are you guys letting it go that long?
I asked them to dig it up.
The water board fighting amongst the water board.
I bought it up and sold it.
Yeah, these are things we can't, what I'm getting at is that now council has to step in and we can't let this
Okay,
continue.
But we do have to, if you guys can take that to your next meeting.
Well, that was on our shoulder, the other part you guys was on your shoulder. Pick and choose.
Hey, we'll do it.
You know how to run back
We
on?
know how to do it.
I mean, yeah.
We can pick the phone up, call a contractor like the board does. To have it
It can be
done.
done, I just can't believe it's been going like that.
Oh, me
You got a
neither.
water man that's supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, your water. you gotta back
I think
up
we
some
have a
garage.
meter pit and stuff. I think, you might want to ask Tony, I think all that was ordered. And I
Bob,
think it
do
should
they have
be
to-
over
Do they have to
there.
put a notice on that door before they cut their
There's
dog?
shovels over there too.
Do they, by law, do they have to notify those people that are gonna shut the water off in 30 days? They gotta put
It's
something.
condemned.
There's a water board you have to notify.
Notify which one?
The guy
one
says
that's
illegally
condemned.
using the water.
You have to find
She
out
probably
that
already
he's illegally
notified.
using.
Okay, well, I'm just saying what he said. I don't know.
But they don't have a meter and they got water.
Well, what you have to do is you have to dig it up and
Yeah.
find out why.
Well, I know why.
Okay. No.
Because
Well,
the guy that
yeah.
lived there was on the water board at the
And they
time.
ran 2 lines.
You can't trust them guys on the water.
that works.
I'm sorry, but that was good.
We're gonna get about 3 water board members' houses.
And you
Oh,
got
we
one.
found a illegal, tap, down there by the 302 lane board, and they done get us.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some things resolved.
Somebody got paid
We just
off.
need to finish up resolving the problems with
And you
it.
got, by Bill Cybers ain't got one.
And you know,
He don't
yeah,
have a meter.
That's the
there.
one
yeah,
we're
that's the
talking
second
about.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
He's just been paying a bill every month. He didn't even,
Well, at least he's paying the bill.
whatever.
Yeah, at least he's paying the bill.
I think.
But he's been asking them to put a meter in up there,
Yeah.
and nobody put a meter up
Do we
there.
got money to put meters in?
Well, the thing of it is,
How much does a meter cost? $1,000?
I think we have meters, but from my understanding, it is so far down in the ground.
Okay.
That's a water.
Is that it?
Yeah.
For the water.
For the water? You guys can discuss that in your next meeting. No, but I mean, I think there is some issues you need to revisit with that place and look into it and get that done.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'll be asking.
Oh,
The only other thing is, I know we really never resolved it, you know, like we talked about it earlier about Aaron, I know we resolved about putting whatever, but it, you know, the different office. So what are we doing about, like, if the water position needs to know that they are now going to assume the duties like of what Aaron was doing? Or, you know, it's basically just, we know, answering the phone and directing people, whatever. So we need to let her know that. And what about the hours? I mean, I understand she's got all these flexible hours, you know, saying the water board says she can do this, and we made the rules that it's supposed to be this. You know, we make the rules, so what are her hours?
And if you're putting her as administrative secretary.
No, not that, we're just saying when,
But I mean, are you saying she's gonna do both?
no, we're saying that.
In the
If you read it-
ordinance that was passed, when they
Okay.
made her full-time, it was incorporated in there that she would be filling in for the administrative secretary, clerk of courts, when she wasn't here, when she was out sick, on vacation. She would be doing that because it all contend on the pay increase.
Right, and that's why we agreed to it, honestly, that I recall.
So it's already in the
Same
ordinance.
councilman.
I think to
But
fill in
what-
for someone and to cover for someone when they're sick are two different things.
What
Answer the telephone?
Well, in the
Wow.
ordinance, you said that she was supposed to fill in, but if we're changing her duties, isn't that a separate ordinance? Because now
Yeah,
she's just not
that was what I was
filling in.
getting to.
Okay.
If we need to amend this, since we, you know, and we know this is all gonna change in a matter of months, but now we've gotta make sure we have somebody in there that knows to do this. We can't just assume that she's gonna do it. You know, we need to direct her to do that, to say, hey, you know, in the absence of this is what's gonna
This
happen. We're moving
is
here.
the one that the water board put together, and they adopted it, that this is the way it would be.
Right.
That in order for her to become full-time,
Mm-hmm.
that those would be incorporated in her doing
a full-time
job.
That's what we agreed to.
Job.
So I mean, it's crazy to change this when it's already there and it's gonna change in a few months anyhow, 6 months or whatever, however long it takes to do our changeover. So we don't even deal with the water anymore. My concern is letting someone know now what, our expectations, because we know it has been happening. We're not enforcing this, and we need to enforce it now. And we need to let them know what the hours are, and if they're not gonna be here, we need to know that too. People, I don't know about you guys, but I
They
get
call
calls.
me.
They get stopped, how come the building's not open? I have no idea if somebody's not working, and it's like, just.
Did
who are
the
they
board ever
reporting into?
approve her coming in at 6 to 6:30 in the morning?
Huh?
Did the board ever approve for her to be in here at 6 or 6:30 in the morning?
We can't approve anything.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, wasn't someone told that?
Yes.
That's what I
I know
thought.
that,
Who's coming down at 6 or 6:30 in the morning to pay a
I
water
know
bill?
that,
Nobody.
She might be doing bookkeeping and stuff
I
like
know that
that.
last,
No.
I don't know, it was last year or
We
whatever,
want you for our balls.
she had brought something to council about the summer hours, and then it was voted on.
Not by us.
She brought it to the board. The board.
To the board, not to the council.
It's council.
I'm quite sure she brought it to council. But I couldn't swear to it.
Well, council, honestly, just if you could just solidify those hours, and
But I know
it's been
that,
talked about in the past, you say
Right.
this is the hours.
This is the hours.
I know that she did,
On here it says 8
she
to 5.
stated in the
Okay.
summer hours that she did post a sign up.
Need a motion?
Yeah.
Because if there
For summer hours.
was any sort of, anything that went on, I would rather have a motion now, moving forward, this is.
Right, and I think we should give her enough time. I know that I don't expect her, I don't know what her
I mean, her
lifestyle
hours.
is right now.
Her hours
Yeah.
should be 8 to 5, so
Right.
people can come pay their water bills.
Ain't nobody coming in at 6 o'clock in the morning to pay a water bill.
I'll make a motion that she comes in at 8 to 5, because there's nobody comes in at 6 o'clock in the morning
What do you
to
got?
pay a water bill.
Are you gonna pay her overtime then, 8 to 5?
8 to 5 is 8
It's 8 to
hours.
4.
8 to
8 to 4.
Well, if she has a lunch.
A lunch, we don't
Which
pay
they
her
don't.
lunch.
They're not taking
Lunch
lunches.
is-
They don't take a lunch.
No, that's what I said.
Well,
So 8 to 4.
they didn't, we don't know what Aaron will do now, because she's not our employee,
Well,
so.
this
Well, it doesn't
isn't
make
talking
any
about
difference
Aaron.
what
This is
Aaron
just,
does.
Well, that's what I said.
yeah.
Mayor,
Yes.
before we go forward with the motion, shouldn't we put together a whole package of our expectations, not just the time,
It's here.
but our,
It says it on the ordinance, Dan.
we're gonna do, it says what on the
It's
ordinance?
already there from when we agreed to it for,
Went from
Okay.
part-time to full-time.
about answering the phone and this and that and the
Yeah.
other. Yeah, it's on there.
But she's gonna be the main person now.
That's the only difference. Yeah, really.
Yeah, but the description will be the same, or will
Yeah,
it be different?
it is.
Description.
The only thing I could say we different would be the mail, and I think
I
Margret's
get the
been
mail
taking
most
care
of
of
the
that.
time.
But other than that, yeah.
Would she not be administrative assistant or something like, or
There's no
something like that?
administrative about it, is there?
Well,
No.
She's gonna be out front, and she's gonna deal
she'll be
with.
something
public.
beside water clerk.
I just,
If you
Oh,
want
is
to
that
make
what
her.
you're saying? I'm just trying to get a clear picture of what you want out of this individual. Is she just gonna do water? Is that what we're
no,
thinking?
no. she's-
Okay, so I think that's what we're
She's
trying to
gonna answer
say.
phones and then
Well, that's
when
what it
people
says
come
in the
in.
ordinance.
Direction people.
Direct
That's
people.
about it.
Part-time to full-time, she agreed to these working conditions. Where
Yeah,
so
and that's all I'm asking, is that the same? Is that what you're trying to move forward with,
Right.
what's on the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
That's what I was
half
trying
the
to
duties she
figure
did
out.
before with the court and all that, that's not,
That's
it's
not here
obsolete now.
anymore.
It's obsolete.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, as
on-
far as Aaron, and that's not.
She just answered the phone, such and such
And
is here.
directed
And Lisa really did not do anything with entering anything for tickets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's gone.
That's gone.
Yeah.
But she didn't when we did have it.
Yeah, right,
So I'm talking about now.
Right.
So,
Okay?
right. So this really hasn't changed because she didn't do it before. I mean,
This is just enforcing what you passed.
She was doing it when Aaron was off, now you want her to do it all the time. is what you're saying.
It's not really full-time, it's just,
Maintenance.
it's just she's
mainly answering the phone.
Yeah, she just
Just
answered
answer
the
the phone
telephone.
and direct the people when they come in if they have questions, you know. I need the code enforcer's phone number. She can give them the phone number.
And I think that happens now.
Generally,
General information.
be our information person out front.
Just
Yeah.
general information and
That's why we want her over to.
what's the title?
it's still the same until, because it's gonna change.
Well, I know that, but
It's crazy to do.
as she goes into this position covering both, whatever there is, what is her position going to be called? You just can't say she's a part-time water clerk or she's a part-time this. She is something.
Water clerk
Office clerk.
slash.
Office
Whatever,
clerk.
I mean,
Office.
And that's the point I was making.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Absolutely.
So
Office
just
clerk.
office clerk.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
Office
office
clerk?
clerk, I mean, because
Do you agree with us, Ed?
Because now there's
You do?
a difference. She's a leader.
It's Ed approved.
And she's allowed to be in the office
we'll
down
just add
there.
more
Yeah.
confusion with the village clerk.
She's the office person.
I'm just saying, am I wrong?
And she's
They're
going
already confused
and
when they
she's going to
come
be
in.
in the fact that she'll be in the front office.
Office
Right.
assistant.
Oh, I like
clerk.
that. Office assistant.
I mean, because water's going.
Make her the assistant
Water
clerk.
board slash
Not under
office
me.
assistant.
Move all the furniture around.
Oh, no.
So, no, that's all I was trying to figure out is
Well,
that
she's
job
treasurer,
description
she's the
still fit for her moving out front?
He's gonna move all the furniture
That's why
around.
they gave
Maintenance.
Maintenance?
I mean, if, I'm good.
We'll pick a rainy day.
So are you gonna make a motion for the hours, or?
I just did.
Did you?
Yeah, he
I second
did.
it.
Motion by Al, seconded by
But it's gotta be
Kathy.
enforced.
8 to
8
4,
to 4.
8 to 4.
what it is anyway.
So when, can we answer
Well, it should've
that?
been.
We need to notify her. 'Cause
I am.
Yeah, I mean,
Immediately.
how much time do we want to allow for this? I mean,
I think you really ought to give her at least a week because
Yeah.
she'll be.
So she can get her daycare and stuff
At least a couple
situated.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least a couple.
Yeah.
yeah.
because I don't know
Get her a
what's,
week to get everything together so she.
I don't know what she's doing at 6:30 in the morning while she's here.
I
or
don't know what she's
whatever.
doing.
That's one thing I thought that somebody had told me, she was trying to start earlier because of the child for school or something.
Right.
But I mean, you could give her 7:30, I would think, I don't expect to give her to 5 in the morning, but I don't think that 7:30 is an unreasonable starting time, if that helps her.
If it
But
helps.
that's up to you to do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
I'll have to talk to her.
If it
with-
helps her, yeah, why not?
I think I would have to talk to her and go back and just bring it back to
Yeah,
council.
'cause-
Yeah,
Put that
if you can do that.
We still want to help her.
Yes, you can tell us at that next special meeting.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, we just,
Put that on the,
But we need to put her on notice is my thing. I don't, you know, we shouldn't just
Really
be,
get you going.
Right, that they're going to change, her hours are going to
Yeah.
change.
I mean, she probably knew this was coming, you know, I'm sure.
That's why she's
Yeah.
still here.
Yes.
But
oh, yeah.
That's all I had.
you sure, Pam?
I'm
Make a
sure.
motion to adjourn.
Al, come on, Al, you went too quick.
Well, and also, we offered anybody in the audience if they would like to address
Yeah, I would like
council.
to.
Is there anybody that would like a
Besides
chance
Ed.
for?
Besides Ed.
Besides this guy over here.
We gotta go, but I know we already.
But guess what?
I still want to keep pursuing with the city, because now you said you're happy with your people down here got water. Our people up here need water, so I want to try to work with the city, get that line from Hillside run into the barn or South Road down, so we got more connections for the future of this place. So it's just not one. So I want to make sure we still have talks with the city, knowing this is going on, and we can work on the other end of this
But,
now.
yeah,
So
can
I want
I-
to make sure we got the permission, that I can keep on pursuing this.
We just can't sign the contract.
Right.
Well, we might, maybe the residents out here want to go with the city,
Yeah.
and you guys can have your Cleves water.
Lisa, did it?
Well, maybe we can do that, and
Did
still be
Cleves
under
not-
township.
Did Cleves not say that they were gonna put, that's in the plans, or if we turn all the water, they are gonna put a connection
Where?
out your way?
Nigeria.
Into what?
Out
They're gonna
your-
tie into.
I don't know that, I'm not a water professional.
They have connections with the city
Right.
all over, police stuff.
Yeah, they've got
They don't have
connections
any out
down
there,
North
But
End.
that's what she's saying. That's part of.
They're gonna do it, but I don't think it was not brought up when I
Yeah,
asked it.
yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. He brought it up when he was sitting there.
And he's gonna pay to have that line come in the other
Later on, it's
way.
not gonna be tomorrow or next week,
No.
but that's in the plan.
Well, I think, well, I don't know, but let's still pursue the city, maybe they wanna bring South Road down and tie it all together that way.
But we did talk
But
about
at
that.
least we got fire protection. Now, I'm worried about the fire protection. I can care less about your drinking. Because
You
there's
need a
no.
bath, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we don't drink.
I'm
Private's
sorry.
making me crazy.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
But,
Take an hour on it.
anyway, I would like to pursue that, because we got no fire protection if something goes down up this way.
Right.
And they got time they lay the lines in, it's over with. You got some big buildings out there, especially apartments.
Yeah, all of them.
It's all,
Yeah,
it's all in the
and you
consideration.
addressed
That's all I
that
got right
earlier
now.
with council.
I got a lot more, but
Okay,
it's
hurry
getting
up.
late.
Yeah, thank you.
Make a motion to
Wait,
adjourn.
before we,
Uh-oh. We didn't
I
get a
just
second.
want to send our condolences
Oh, yeah.
out to the Hughes
Oh,
family. They
yes.
lost their daughter.
Absolutely.
Chucky
I agree
lost
with
his
that.
daughter Amanda in a car wreck.
Absolutely.
Did you want to do a moment?
There's a couple
Yeah, we do.
fundraisers that are
And there's
going on.
Yeah, there's a couple
We got
fundraisers going
one
on.
Friday, Shamrock
And then
Day
there's one-
fundraiser benefit.
Her funeral's
Thursday at
her
Jackie's.
funeral's
Jackie's
Monday,
is
isn't
one
it?
Thursday too.
Thursday
So how about we
Jackie's
take a
and then
moment of
Shamrock
silence
Friday.
again for those that we've just lost,
Absolutely.
okay? All right, thank you very much.
And don't forget about
In case some of you know or don't know, the Youngbloods also lost
Yeah, Terry.
Terry
Yeah,
Hendricks.
because I thought I heard there was another one, yeah, that's why I said for.
Yeah, it fell
For all
down
of
the
them.
steps.
Yeah, that's why she said all of them.
Yeah, Terry Taylor, yeah, that's what we used to call him.
One of Sonny's children, Bob said, one of Sonny's children?
No, it was his nephew.
Nephew.
Yeah.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Already been made.
I second your motion.
Okay.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Jennifer Wiehe.
Got all that right?
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Babe.
Yay.
Yay.
Al Glick.
Yay.
And Jackson.
You guys need to